REED-BBS. BBS. Black Burke Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.
REED-BBS. BBS. This Saturday, February 24th, on DAZN, we got Edgar Berlanga, the chosen one, Edgar Berlanga. I prefer to call him Edgar the Banger Berlanga. 21-0, 16 KOs versus Padraig McCRORY. It's an extremely Irish name, Padraig McCRORY, 18-0, 9 KOs. Now, McCRORY, I don't know anything about him. Read a couple articles. What I came away with is he plans on beating Berlanga and then fighting on a Katie Taylor undercard in Oiland with the luck of the Oitish. And best of luck to the brother. I don't see it happening, though. Berlanga, yeah, the chosen one. I prefer the banger. At least it made sense when he was on his 16 first-round KO streak. All in a row, 16 first-round KOs. Of course, judging by his record, 21-0, 16 KOs, which I've stated. You can tell that he's had 5 decision wins since then. All unanimous, but 5 decision wins. So he went from knocking out everybody to knocking out nobody. Now, even with that, Berlanga, he swears up and down he's stronger than ever. Says his body is looking different. I haven't really peeped him. He's had a soft body in the past. I will see how the body's looking at the weigh-in and the fight itself. He doesn't like talking about knockouts, Berlanga doesn't. But he says he wants to make a statement. And with the 50 rounds that he's gotten in his last 5 fights, that's some much-needed rounds, I would say, as well as experience. Although everyone's down on him now, and there's been footage of him being dropped by Erickson Lubin in sparring, which I don't like to make too much of sparring failures, quote unquote, but my thing is you fight at 68. Lubin campaigns at 54. Like, with that being the case, and him dropping you, back when Berlanga was on that 16 first-round KO streak, you know, he was rocking with Fat Joe and shit. He was the man. Top Rank was pushing him. He was televised. You know, he's getting that cachet from Fat Joe. And now Fat Joe, since them KOs done dried up, Fat Joe done leaned back on all that exposure he was giving Berlanga. So it's time to see what Berlanga's going to do. He's in the mix with CANELO out there teasing the boxing public. I won't fight a Mexican. He's come out and said it's not going to be Crawford because there will be nothing to gain there. Munguia's Mexican, so he won't be fighting him. Said he'll fight an American, which leaves the possibility of David Benavidez, which I don't see that happening. He ain't wanted to fight Benavidez before. Why would he want to fight Benavidez now? However, Berlanga, he's of Puerto Rican descent, but he is American, so technically by Canelo's logic, Berlanga would fit, but Berlanga has to be impressive. He has to be impressive here to put himself into the Canelo sweepstakes for that May 4th Cinco de Mayo weekend fight. So after this fight, assuming Berlanga is impressive, is it Canelo? Is it Jaime Munguia? Or is it Diego Pacheco? Either way, we need to start finding out, getting our answers with Berlanga, if we don't have them already. I'm just tired of him treading water. Let's see him in some meaningful fights. And either he is or he isn't. But either way, let's find out. And hopefully we get some answers starting this Saturday with the Irishman, Padraig McCrory. REED-BBS. BBS. Black Burke Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.